What's up guys, this is Daily Math. We have a trigonometric problem. Let's see how we can solve this one. So cosine squared x plus cosine squared 2x, cosine squared 3x, the sum is equal to 1. We want to solve this for x. So first of all, let's use this formula. Cosine squared x, we can write it as 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. And then we can also apply it to cosine squared 2x, and it is 1 plus cosine 4x over 2. So we replace these two in the equation. We have 1/2 plus cosine 2x over 2 plus 1/2 plus cosine 4x over 2 plus cosine squared 3x, that's equal to 1. Now we have 1/2, 1/2, and 1. They cancel out each other. So it's cosine 2x plus cosine 4x over 2 plus cosine squared 3x, that's equal to 0. Now let's use another formula here. Cosine of a plus cosine of b, we can factor it, right? 2 times cosine of a plus b over 2 times cosine a minus b over 2. So here a is 2x, b is 4x. So the equation becomes like this: 2 times cosine 2x plus 4x over 2, that's 3x, times cosine 2x minus 4x over 2, that's negative x, and that's divided by 2, plus cosine squared 3x equals 0. Cosine of x is an even function, so this is equal to cosine of x. Negative x or x, the result is the same. And also 2 cancels out 2. Now we can factor cosine of 3x. From the first expression we have cosine of x. From the second expression we have cosine of 3x. And that's equal to 0. So let's apply this formula to factor our equation another time. So it is cosine of 3x. And this part is 2 times cosine of x plus 3x over 2. That's 2x. And x minus 3x over 2, and that's negative x, we can write it as cosine of x. That's equal to 0. Now we can also cross this out, and we can arrange it like this. Cosine of x times cosine of 2x times cosine of 3x equals to 0. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, now we have 3 cases. First case, cosine of x equals 0. For the second case, cosine of 2x is 0. In the third case, cosine of 3x equals 0. And let's have a unit circle here to show the answers in a better way. So 0 is also equal to cosine of pi over 2. And this means x is equal to 2 times k plus 1 times pi over 2. That means odd multiples of pi over 2. So it's pi over 2, one of the answers, 3 pi's over 2, and then it keeps going, so it's also 5 pi over 2, 7 pi over 2. But on the unit circle, we only show the answers between 0 and 2 pi. Now for the second case, 2 times x equals to 2k plus 1 times pi over 2. And that means x is equal to 2k plus 1 pi over 4. So we have pi over 4, 3 pi's over 4, 5 pi's over 4, and then 7 pi's over 4, and so on. And for the last case, 3x equals to 2k plus 1 times pi over 2. That means x is 2k plus 1 times pi over 6. So we have pi over 6, and then 3 pi over 6, that's pi over 2. We already have that. 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, and 3 pi over 2 again. And then 11 pi over 6, and so on. So these are all the answers to this trigonometric problem. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Tell me in the comments if you solved it in any other way. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.